Westerners that crave some difficulty, so they think. Or maybe not. Maybe this doesn't suit this game. Maybe it doesn't fit. Maybe people don't give a shit. Maybe. Maybe. But we're going to find out. We're going to go on a journey with Nanamo. Our glorious Nanamo. To see exactly where she delves into these deep, dark dungeons. Where these mysteries take us. Where we go. And will we be jellyless? Will we be jellyless? Will you be amongst the jellied friends? I know for a fact that I will not be a jelly boy for quite some time. I know 100% that the jelly drifts too far out of reach for me for a little while. My botanist is almost there. He's half a level away from cap, and it's not because I can't do it, but for events coming up. Events that you will find out about on Monday. On Monday, you'll find out about. But I need to be genuine with you all, because I do not wish to be a misleading, horrible person. Sometimes that may happen naturally, but I will say this. There will be no stream on Monday. With good reason. With good reason. And you might be saying, well, why are you teasing us, saying all this stuff is going to happen, but you're not going to be here on the stream? That's just the way it's got to be. That's just the way it has to be. That's just the way it's got to be. There will be no stream on Monday. There will be no stream on Monday. It's the third teaser. Yeah, it's the third teaser. So, I'm just going to put that out there. There will be no stream on Monday for you early birds. But, yeah. I want the other thing and the stream. I want both. I want both. I want both. There will be no stream on Monday. All right. Announcement. Court live stream? I hope not. I hope not. I hope we don't have that. I don't want to see that. Fine. I'll stay in chat all day then. You can do that. You can do that for sure. More Ben bio. Ben's settled, man. Can you see him? I can't move the camera, though. It's going to fuck it up. Ben's on his bed. Ben's a happy boy. Ben's coming home. Ben's all right. Ben's good. I miss this fucking soundtrack so much. I love the Endwalker soundtrack. I do. The Endwalker soundtrack is fantastic, but this song... This song is something fucking special, man. Oh, it does. It slaps so fucking hard. Jen Wow is here. Oh my god. Hi, Jen. You know, are you up to Shadowbringers? Have you made it? Jen Wow has made it to Shadowbringers and is still here. So we can only assume that you are enjoying your visit into Eorzea. Would that be correct? Would that be correct? Would we be accurate in saying you're having a good time? Where was the tier list? Yes, I'm loving it. Okay, we did tell you. We did tell you. I don't even know where I saved it. Shit. Fuck. It's not in documents. Where did we save Genwow's tier list? I have saved it. I just don't know where. Some mystery place. I didn't save you to the desktop, did I? No. No, I didn't save you to the desktop. No. Is it not in open? Have we not got an open recent? If I do save as, where does it save it? Ah, shit. I changed my save location. Nightmare. Nightmare. Where's the open recent? Ah. This song is great. This song is great. It really is. Shit, Jen. We fall. We actually fall. We actually fall. Let me type GenWow in. Got it. I named it GenWow Prey Return for Heavensward. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're saved. 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 Let's do a quick update. Why not? Let's do a quick update.
My guild took a break from raiding because everyone is playing Wrath Classic, and pugs are horrible as always.
Yep.
At least there's still Preach to cheer me up.
Fucking right, dude. We'll have a good time regardless. All right, Jen. Let's see where Jen was. Where did we get to? So, Jen came from WoW and has been smashing some FF14, seemingly a lot of it. I think we only got to Heavensward by the looks of things. We only got to Heavensward. We had a Realm Reborn. Let's make sure I'm not covering it with my stupid camera. Nanamo, Yesh, Raban. I can't believe you rated Raban so highly. I mean, he's good, but over... outrageous. Not interested in Merly Boobs, Tataru, and Canisena. Not interested in Tataru. Like, not even a dislike. Just couldn't give a shit. Just couldn't give a shit. Tragic. Nanamo was number one. Nanamo was number one. In Heavensward, Estinian rose to the ranks of being number one. God damn. God damn. Estinian number one. Shoutouts to Acel, though. Alizé, Alphano, Race Valga, Horsey and Edmont were the same. Thornton and Urianje. Tataru and Thancred in 10 and 11. Kind of Giga Chad. I did respect. Want to know more about Lucia, Kryl, and Matoya. Not interested in Minfilia or the Warriors of Darkness. Not interested in Minfilia or the Warriors of Darkness. To be fair, they're pretty garbo in Heavensward. So clueless. So clueless, so sad. Why were you becoming the Warriors of Darkness and Shadowbringers? It's a big old mystery. It's a big old mystery. Why are we becoming the Warriors of Darkness? I don't know. Well, I do know. Smile face, smile face. So where are you up to now, Jed? Have you just finished Storm of Blood or what? Are you still working on Shadowbringers? Is that where you are? You just got to Shadowbringers. All right, so we can check out Stormblood. So we've got Hien in here. Higiri's going to be there. Gosetsu's in here. Let's see where we're up to in Stormblood. All right. Suyu, yes. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Can I do this in a non-spoilery way? Can I do this in a non-spoilery way? Kind of, yeah. Okay, that's cool. All right. Let's go this way. This kind of meets our cat. This kind of works, right? This kind of works. All right. So, Biggs. GenWow, your thoughts on Biggs? Your thoughts on Biggs? I'm hiding spoilery characters. I'm hiding spoilery. So many characters. There's a lot. Where's Biggs? You can join it as a community. D rank? D rank for Biggs? B for Biggs? Who? C? Biggs is a D? He's a C? Oh my god. A C? A C? Don't feel swayed, Jen. Don't feel swayed, right? We want your opinion. That's what's going on the official list. Right? Don't feel swayed. No swaying going on. A solid C. Biggs is a champ. Sticky with S tier. Biggs is a D. I think that's insanity. Oh, decadence, you ledge. Biggs is a D. Oh, wow. That's no good. Who is that? That's the Heavens one. All right. Gosetsu. I'll choose our primary interesting characters. Right, Gosetsu. S-S-A... S-A-S. Remember, this is Stormblood. Just in case your opinion is swayed by things that may happen later. That's all. A tier. All right, Gosetsu is A tier. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, boy. I forget his original name. Asahi? I want to say Asahi. Yeah, Asahi. Asahi. Where's Asahi going? Yeah, this is all Stormblood. Asahi. E. S villain. See, I would rate him lower, personally. A B tier. I think B is fair. A little bit lower. He's all right, but yeah, like, he's too comically villainous for me in Stormblood. He's like pure ridiculousness. Alizé. All right, where's Alizé after Stormblood? What does Alizé do in Stormblood? Shit. The fuck does Alizé do in Stormblood? I can't remember. Well, Alpha's... I'm not sure if Jen's done the raid, so Jen might not know who Alpha is. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think she does much in Stormblood, but she's still great. Like, she's still wonderful. Yeah, she's like pirates and shit like that. All right. But, I mean, she's still amazing. For me, Alizé is always S. I think by Stormblood, I'd raised her even higher. I like her a lot. S tier. That's good shit. Right. Our boy Alfie. I kind of want to see my own tier list again. I can't remember where I put Alfie in Stormblood. I can't remember where he landed. But I don't want to open my tier list because my character rankings be on there. I don't want that. A, S. Alfie is S. Okay. I like the twins more and more. S tier. Okay. All right. I am so fucking jealous of where your gameplay is going. I am so fucking jealous of where your gameplay is going. Same. Same. I wish I could go back. All right, Arenvald. Remember, he's called Arenvald. No other names that may be known amongst the community. Arenvald. A, B. In Stormblood? Remember, we're talking about Stormblood. All right. B, yeah, B, A. Maybe even less. I mean, he is around. A high B. Okay, a high B. We'll put him over Asahi then. All right, Emmerich. Obviously, it's not his expansion, but you know who Emmerich is. Kind of curious if that's changed. Kind of curious. Emmerich S. C. S tier. I mean, Heaven's Ward was Emmerich's time to shine. My personal thoughts on this, not trying to sway it, was that I didn't demote anybody who didn't play a big part in what was happening during that current expansion. They're still around. An obvious S. That was my thoughts. I can't demote them if they didn't take a big part. A. All right. So up with Gosetsu. That's pretty good. This is who I think it is. This is Meat Pockets, right? I can't remember her fucking name. Sarah or something? It's Meat Pockets. I don't think we need to bother with Sid. We did do Biggs, but whatever. Serena, yeah, it's Serena, Meat Pockets. Yeah, she was hiding all the meat in her pockets. Leave Serena alone. Oh, shit. Did we miss Justinian? We did. We did miss Justinian. We'll go back. Don't worry. A B. Yeah, she's nice. She's all right. Estinian. Oh, Stormblood Estinian. S. Wait, I'm not saying anything until I see Jen's vote on it. A B. So demoted. I'm pretty sure I'd have to check my list again. But I think after Stormblood, Estinian was C for me. His fucking Deus Ex Machina of showing up and fucking disappearing again. That's what nicknamed him Batman in our eyes. That's where he became Batman. And we had to disappear. Like, it was just used as a complete get out of jail free card. I absolutely fucking hated what they did with Estinian and Stormblood. I hated it so fucking much. Everything's at dire straits. Estinian from the sky. Estinian vanish again. Estinian gone. Bye, Estinian. Get out of here. Right. Yusola. In her classic garb. Lady Yusola. C? Oh, you disgust me. Do we care about Sid? He kind of gets used in some weird ways. He does. Benched. S like the sun. Stormblood, though. A tier. We should always remember the Yusola doesn't even fucking exist in Stormblood. They completely benched her for the entire expansion. Does she show up more than like once? She was fucking giga benched during all of Stormblood. She's giga benched. I can't demote. Exactly. I didn't demote her either, but I was actually furious throughout my playthrough of Stormblood. I was absolutely furious. And I kept saying, and these guys were laughing at me constantly, that she's about to show up. Yeah, we had Little Sun, we had all that, but in general, soon, yeah, she's definitely going to show up. Fordola. Fordola would be next. Interested to see what you think about Fordola. What do you think about Fordola? Yeah, if you've completed Stormblood, I'd be interested to see what you thought about Fordola. S, my queen, step on me. She probably would. She has a lot of potential. A tier. I will say the scenario with the freeing of Fordola in Stormblood by the one and only Lise, praise be, was my favorite scenario of the game at that point. Like, I absolutely fucking loved it. All right, we can skip him. All right, Lord Hien. One and only Lord Hien would be next up for Stormblood relevance. Lord Hien. Don't laugh at Lise. Don't laugh at Lise. A high B. See, rating much higher than me. I thought he was too naive. It got on my tits. I thought he was way too naive. Doma. For Doma. All right. Tsuyu. Yotsuyu. Don't you manipulate. Yotsuyu. S for step on me. A high A. I'll take it. A high A. I don't think we can put putting Gosetsu and Yotsuyu side by side seems wrong, but yeah, that would be that's an awkward relationship, that's for sure. Oh well. Moving on. Yeah, big sad. Yeah, that seems inappropriate. All right, Minfilia. Yeah, because Lucia's not. Oh, wait a minute. No. Kryl. We gotta put Kryl there. I don't think Kadasena doesn't do. Yeah, she's around in Stormblood, but Kryl. I think this fell into your category of. Where was Kryl in Heaven's Ward? Want to know more? You wanted to know more in Heaven's Ward. You wanted to know more. Well, now you know more. I'll forget Eureka. I'm moving on with my life. I like Kryl a lot. She's an A as well. All right, very high characters here. Only Big's getting the short end of the stick here. And it's arguable whether she should be in there. Matoya? I think Matoya is worth throwing in here. Is this Little Sun guy? Is this him? Let's do Matoya first. Is that Magni? Yeah, okay. Let's do Matoya first. For sure. Fuck Magni. that Giga Chad. I want to see more Matoya. I hope they explore more with her and Yoshi-P. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Can I add another one on here? Add a row below. There we go. All right, want to know more. Okay. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems fair. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Magni. So if you don't remember this, this is Magni. He's one of the leaders in the wonderful open plains who attempts to woo Yoshi-P. Make her his little son. D. Yes. A strong D. Or a flaccid D, depending on how you feel about it. That's a D right there. Yeah, I don't blame that. I want to include Minfilia. I love Minfilia. A flappy D. That guy watches... Magni definitely listens to too many chatty podcasts. Minfilia. I'm going to put Minfilia in out of selfishness. Yeah. Copium. I can't let her go, man. One day. One day. One day. She needs to be remembered. Who? Copium. Oh, God, I do not miss the waves of copium about Minfilia. I want a ranking. I want a ranking. Sloppy. Sloppy. She'll be back, copium. I don't think you ever liked Minfilia, did you? You couldn't give a shit about her? Yeah, Minfilia was in the not interested category. I want to know if they do more with Minfilia. Don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all? We would like to know more. We want to know more. Ooh, Yagiri. Yagiri. Yagiri's next up for Stormblood. Yagiri's next up. I am skipping Yoshi-P, yeah. B tier? Ooh, big range on Yagiri. A solid A, a B. B for badass. I think Yagiri was a bit wasted. A B tier. That's fair. That's fair. Take your role alongside Astinian. Okay. Okay. Jen, ignore the chat. Lise. Now you know the story of Ida. Nanamo, she's not a big part of stuff. I've also... You did moan at Merly Weeb. Shut up. Quite the swing. Quite the swing. Lise gets her own tier. No. Don't be swayed by the people who go from S to Z. Don't be swayed. I want your opinion. What did you think of Lise? That's all we want. What did you think of Lise? After the patches, she got better. High B. Correct! 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 But let us never forget that the start of Lise is horrendously bad. Horrendously bad. It's really bad. The start of Stormblood for Lise is awful. Absolutely fucking awful. It is. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know who this is. Who's this? Next to Pippin. Who's that? Is that Pappy? Oh. Never mind. Moving on. Pippin. Oh, come on. Pippin's a B. Yeah, Pippin's alright. Pippin's all good. Sloppy. Kind of. Do we want to include Poppy? Sloppy. That's not Sloppy. Who's it? If it's a spoiler, don't say. Oh, it's like a drawn version. Oh, it's Ranji. Oh, okay, okay. All right, so, fuck, I always forget her name. Badass warrior lady. Loves a bit of death. She loves death so much, she forces it onto her friends so they can be... Sadhu, yes, Sadhu. Our girl Sadhu. You will definitely be reborn as this super warrior. And if you don't think you're good enough, fuck it. You're still going to be that. It's Jason Bourne. S tier for Sadhu? No way. No way. I suppose we do need to do Raban. Yeah, he's big in Stormblood. We'll do Raban. Yeah, yeah. True, 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 true. She's an S in various ways. A B. Yeah. She's not S tier. What the fuck? You guys are thirsty. Thirsty bastards. She's not S tier. I really like that culture is so strange. All right, Raban. Raban. One thumbs up. One thumbs up. Raban's a big deal in Stormblood. I'm in denial. I'm not. A tier for Raban. Maintains his place. There he goes. There he goes. A tier for Raban. Is this what they're using for Tataru? Yeah, it is. Okay. Tataru then. Where are you at with Tataru? I mean, she's dealing with all the yeah, Stormblood Tataru. We're talking about Stormblood. B tier. B tier. Okay, she's B tier. Okay. All right. Yes, remember, we're asking if you're not sure what we're doing, we're asking a person who has just started Shadowbringers. We're going along with their journey. So, any characters that come in Endwalker and Shadowbringers, they won't know who they are. Or have an opinion there. All right, Thancred. So, Thancred, during a Realm Reborn, Thancred was in 8th place and 11th place in Heaven's Ward. 11th place. Actually, very closely in line with me. Very closely. Our Turtle Man is a big part of Stormblood. True. True, 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 true. A C tier. Okay, slightly rising. Slightly rising. Okay, slightly rising. Turtle Boy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah, I'm skipping over any characters that aren't relevant to Stormblood, for the most part. Soroban. Soroban. C tier. Okay, filling the ranks there a little bit. Should we do Nero? I'll come back to Jeff. I'll come back to Jeff. No, we skipped Sid. Sid. Nero. If they've done the Omega raid. Yeah, Nero's more in the Omega raid. All right, then. All right. Okay. Jeff. I should call him by his real name. Caius Van Belsar. The Return of the Black Wolf. A.K.A. Jeff. Also known as Jeff. The Return of the Black Wolf. Gaius wants to know more. Okay. To kind of push you in the right direction, the Gaius storyline is not a part of the MSQ, but there is a big storyline for Gaius. But it's it's an extra thing. It's very much worth doing. Very, very much worth doing. Urianje. I'm just saying where you go and get that, right? Like, if you wanted to know more about Alizé but didn't do coils, then, you know, what are you going to do? Urianje. Urianje and his magical devices of Stormblood that he brings you in the middle of the fucking desert. C tier. Okay. Alright, C tier. Rianjay on par with Soroban and Thancred. That fits. That fits. All right, the Emperor. The Emperor with his wide-ass shoulders. Our Emperor boy. His big-ass fucking shoulders. Saving Bestie for last. F for fuck this guy. S for the shoulders entirely. The Emperor with the WoW shoulders. Yeah, he's got some fucking shoulder pads, that lad. He's got a broad. He made some good points at the end of the patches. He'll get a B. Well, all right. Well, all right. Okay. Right, I think the grand finale then. Xenos. Best boy. Closest friend. Combat sexual. Xenos. Xenos. In Stormblood. Remember, Stormblood Xenos. S tier. A. Arthur remove. Mm-hmm. The amigo from Alamigo. I hate him. I hate him so much. Busty tier. F tier. B for booty. C tier. A C tier. Alright, I think for the most part that fully covers Stormblood. Well, Xenos in Stormblood. I need to check my own without spoiling any further. Without manipulating it. Without manipulating it in any way. Oh, let me hide this real quick. Let me hide this real quick. I need to adjust this so I don't cheat. Oh, I don't spoil anything for Jen because we don't want to do that. Okay. So I actually have 2 lists for Stormblood. There we go. Right. As long as I don't move this, we're fine. Okay, good. So I had to split Stormblood into 2 parts. The start of Stormblood and then Stormblood after. I didn't do as many characters as you did. I did like the primary characters. In fact, I didn't even put Xenos on here. But yes. For S tier, I had your Solar, Alizé, Kryl, and Alfie. Not far from you. Alpha was A tier, but you won't know about Alpha, I don't think. No B tier. C tier is Urianjay. Failboat, Tataru, Thancred, and Estinian. I hated what they did with Estinian so much. Where was Estinian? Estinian went from A tier all the way to Failboat real quick. And then it was the Abyss, then the distance between here and Mars, then underneath the universe, then cross dimensions, and then through a Stargate. And that's where Lisa's tier was. At the beginning, from the main MSQ of Stormblood, was where we went. But, in the post MSQ, she went to A tier. Right? In the post MSQ, she rose. She was risen. She was brought back. No, she's much better. They completely changed her direction in the post MSQ. We were playing WoW yesterday, actually. Where's Mommy? She's zooming. Your solo literally didn't do anything all expansion alone. You can't be demoted for being benched. That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't do that. That's not fair. If they weren't included, it's not bias, right? It's not bias. I didn't demote anybody who wasn't there. That's not fair. That's not fair. They didn't prepare Lisa to be good. I disagree. I think by the time you have Lisa and Fordola doing the scenario, and Lisa's like remembered that she's been actually a Scion for a really long time, and not a complete fucking toolbox who's never seen anybody in adversity in her entire life. I think they did a much better job. I think they did a much better job. Yeah. Lisa's much better now. Lisa's much better. I don't know why they wrote her like it was first day on the job in Stormblood. I don't know why they wrote her that way. Like she'd never seen anything in her entire life. Okay. So, let me translate this so the records are up to date. We don't want to fuck this up. Right, Stormblood. So, 1, we'll have Alize. 2, Alfie. 3, Gosetsu. Chad. Suyu. Emmerich. I kind of want to see what's changed dramatically. Kryl. Yish. Raban. Al Amigo. Fardola. Then we had the Emperor. Then we had Ironvald. Yen. Empor. Then we had Lise. Then we had Asahi. Then we had Serena? Is it Serena? Whatever, something like that. Estinian. And then we had Sadu. Yugiri. Pippin. I don't think Pippin should be on any list. Pippin's just there. It's just too much of a list now. Dankred. Soroban. And then all the way down here is Urianger. Bummer. And then last place. Dead last. Xenos. Dead last. Oh no, he's not dead last. Oh no, he's not. He's not. Okay. He's not dead last. I'll skip Biggs. That was an unfair addition. All right. So almost dead last. The only person in Stormblood who was worse than Xenos was Magni. Injustice. Do you think it was injustice? You think it was injustice? I don't know. I think that's pretty representative. List is scuffed. Oh, we got 2 15s. It's fine. The list works. It's all good. Save. All right. That's where we're up to. Who changed dramatically then? So, Thancred was down the bottom. He's still not done any better. Tatsuru was also still down the bottom. Didn't do any better. Ida Pappy. F. Wiseman Fillier a kid in Shadowbringers? It's hard to say, isn't it? It's hard to say. Let me ask this question. And don't be a dickhead in the chat. We can trust a smile, please. Why do you think she's a kid in Shadowbringers? Find out more. What's your theory? What's your theory? Have you got a theory? Have you got a gamba? Any gambas? We like a bit of a gamba around here. Especially when we know the answer. Or at least when they know the answers. Time travel. It's the most obvious solution. Time travel. Most obvious solution. So it is the way we would go as to why that's happening.
Smile.
There are indications towards that happening, right?
You're all wrong about Lise, by the way.
We're all wrong about Lise. Why?
Lise is perfect. I sent for Lise.
This trailer hits differently after Endwalker.
Oh, yeah.
How many years have come and gone since that day?
Hey, buddy. Give me a cuddle.
How many years have I waited for this moment?
One cuddle?
for the one that stood alone against the storm.
It still amazes me that, I mean, I know he was paid for, but it's still awesome that his voice actor sent us that anniversary message.
They called. The warrior of light.
Oh, Jen, I do want to know what you picked out of this trailer as interesting. Any clues or anything that you were confused about? Something like that. Yeah, no spoilers, guys. We're all good around here. Kill it!
What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate or defy it, but we can.
I assume Yish got the Matoya title, apprentice graduated. You're so much smarter than me. For whatever fucking reason, I don't know why. I don't know fucking why.
You didn't even notice.
I did not notice it was just Tola, and I was convinced, because the time travel thing, right? That you're on the same track with me. I was fucking convinced it was just young Matoya.
Well, the ear's not a giveaway.
It's so blatantly Tola as well.
Well, the furry ear's not a giveaway. But
I felt like such a fucking moron when I watched it back. I felt like such a dickhead when I watched it back. I'm like, it's so blatantly Tola. And I was like, oh my god, it's got to be young Matoya.
Deny. I am not wont to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
Oh! Love. Big love.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better.
Yeah, Minfilia as a kid.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
My heart broke here because I'd been fucking banging on about Minfilia coming back for years, for like 2 expansions, and you assholes would just smile police the whole fucking way. My heart broke. Like, through everything we've been through, I said nearly every fucking day, Minfilia's coming back, and you were all like, ooh.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone.
You want to know who the Exarch is? I had about 50 theories.
If history
My
must
first
be
theory was
unwritten,
correct, but I had about 50 by the end. It's Messiah.
become what you must.
Definitely Messiah.
Become the warrior of darkness.
Become the warrior of darkness. Oh, I'm very jealous. I am very, very jealous. I am very, very jealous. Do you remember a certain giant floating rock? Shut the fuck up, man. Look, like it or not. Oh, we can't talk about it. We'll talk about it when Gemwell finishes Shadowbringers. I want to get back into it. I want to get back into talking about it like so badly, but we'll wait. We'll wait. Your Shadowbringers playthrough was cursed in so many ways. I mean, it's hard for me because I'm very manipulated by this. You know what I mean? Like, this is very manipulative. It is. You know what I mean? You're all teasing. You're all fucking like reeling me in all the time. You've got the fucking... You know what I mean? You're all like just hard trolling all day, every day to try and... It is partly your fault. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It is very much partly your fault that you're manipulative. Chat did nothing wrong. No. you 100% joining in to cock teasers a whole way. I don't even think I've got my first reaction to it. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Preach Shadowbringers. Trailer? Oh, we have. Hold on. Okay. Oh, God. The old microphone. Yikers. Ooh. Bathroom mode. Right, before I even get into this, I don't know what the fuck is Shadowbringers is about. I haven't got a clue. Like, at least at the end of Heaven's Ward, I knew we were going to war with the Garleans. I knew we were going to do that. That was good. I have no fucking idea what Shadowbringers is about. Are we gonna get souls back? I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. So by this point, we've lost the Scions. Super low. We've lost the Scions. Is where we're up to. Yeah. I imagine I watched it and then we talked about it. Hold. I'm not watching the whole thing again. We just watched it. Okay, my face is so confused. Right, when was Minfilia revealed? My face is so confused.
I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Minfilia.
Oh no. That is that is a bad face to have. That's so bad. My eyes are leaving my face for all time. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. That is terrible. At least I was sold on the expansion at that point. Oh, is this just the watching? Oh, it's not talking about it. Oh, I don't think we included the talking about it. I don't know what I thought at the time then. Okay. Okay. We're going back in time. See? I think...
A year
Are we
already?
also... Are we traveling back to before the Void Star fell to light? So I think we're also crossing dimensions. Not just going back in time in our world. Oh, my brain is so frazzled, man. My brain is so 100% frazzled by what it was. Oh, yeah. Going back 10,000 years. No, it was a good time for us all, right? Oh, is it there? Speculates. All right. Oh, no, this might be later on. Is this about the trailer? The trailer was most unhelpful. How did you guys let me get away with this microphone for so long? What in the fuck? The trailer was most unhelpful. There's a lot. It took me a while to process even what happened at the end of Stormblood, because it was a lot. And interestingly enough, we're in that situation, which I kind of haven't felt since A Realm Reborn into Heaven's Ward. Which is, I think a lot of the stuff they set up in Stormblood isn't going to pay off until way, way late. How can you not hear that? That's super loud. Let's... we change something down here? It's super, super loud. Yeah, it's really loud for me. Later in Shadowbringers, like Jeff... I don't think Jeff's going to be a part of what we're doing here in this other plane of existence. I don't think that's going to pay off. Xenos. There's a few things here. Okay. There's a few things here that I want to talk about a little bit. This is a theory salad. It's really interesting to me. I'm not going to look at... Look at how evil you are. All of you. Look at you. Just drinking it in. Chat. Okay, hold on. I know there's a hype train going, and I fucking love you guys. I'm minimizing you for a second. Okay, chat's gone. All right. Yeah, I had to get rid of you. I literally fucking had to get rid of you. That's the reality. I had to get rid of you. This gives me, and I hate to use this phrase, but bear with me on it. Bear with me on it. A Warlords of Draenor vibe. Now that raises certain questions as to how much better the storytelling in Final Fantasy XIV is. Because we have left our home world. We're gone. We're somewhere else. We're in Smurf world, which is being eradicated by light. And we've seen that before, or at least we've heard about it with the Warriors of Darkness. That's what happened to their world. Everybody died. 90% of where we are is already uninhabitable or dead. And only 10% of this world remains, which I assume it serves two purposes. One, the place is about to die. I assume that light is spreading even further. And two, it means they don't have to create a whole new planet for an expansion, which makes sense. Now, from what I remember, and I'm iffy on this part, but I've got so far wrong, is that Heidelin created, I think it's 12 or 13 stars. I should never do lore. I should never do lore. We're on the first one. And there are different ones. There's the one where Midgard's Soma came from. Stop. There's the one where the Warriors of Darkness got turned into the Void. And now we're on the first one. Now, for some reason, according to the Smurf, this one is the most important. Something like
Did we call the Exile the Smurf for how long?
It is his home one, so...
Question mark.
Whether he feels that way because that's where he lives, I don't know. Something like that. Now, we're going now. In the trailer, it showed repeats of what happened on our world. On our... They call them reflection.
Oh, it's too cringe. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It was a good time. I'm not sorry. It was a good time. We enjoyed ourselves, right? We enjoyed ourselves. It was fun. Yeah. It's cringe as fuck now. I can hear the green screens. Nice freeze frame. Hey, you should never freeze frame anybody on a video. You were speculating? Yeah, I mean, we were working. I was working with what I had, right? That's the thing. I was working with what I had. That's it. Ignorance was bliss. Yeah. I was excited. I was super excited. Although I remember getting very frustrated in the early parts of Shadowbringers with certain information not being divulged. I felt should have been divulged. But there you go. Imagine the FC chat at the time when us all laughing. I bet. We've tried it every step of the way. You evil sons of bitches. Good. Well, now we get to relive it through Jen. So we'll look forward to your updates, Jen. We want our updates to go with it. Who knew it would be as good as it was? I mean, Shadowbringers. I shouldn't say. Yeah, you gotta go. See it. Yeah, bye, Jen. We look forward to your next update. Your update has been saved. You are... Let me double check I've saved it. Save. Yes. There we go. I should say save to the desktop. Save as desktop. Let's put it there. There we go. Right, I can't lose it now. Easy game, easy life. Easy game. Welcome to Shadowbringers in advance. Yes. Yeah, we can take a quick look at the patch notes. I actually don't know what's happening with the relic weapons because we didn't see the live letter. Because it was at like 4 a.m. my time, which is a bit of a bummer. Have we got one that's specific to these notes? This is like everything, right? Yeah, is this just 6-0? I thought this one is like encompasses everything. Oh, nice one, Raven. You're a star, dude. Raven with the hard carry. Legend. I can't wait for these variable dungeons today. I hope they're not balked in any way. I'm so excited for them. Did you guys just wreck the server? I think we'll do this either tomorrow. As there's no stream on Monday, I think we'll do this either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm so excited for it. I am so fucking excited for Hildy. I'm not saying I'm just looking for some fun story and side stuff. That's all I'm looking forward to today. That's my main excitement, is looking forward to that. We might check out the hard mode. I know it's designed for like savage gear levels, but hopefully they won't cock block you from going in and we can have a little look around and see what's going on. I am so... The way they cliffhanged this last time was just ridiculous. The Lunar Conspiracy. Oh, man. All right, the Mandeville weapons. Make it a Mandeville. Disciple of War level 90. You have to do the Hildebrand quest line. People are really pissed about this because people really dislike Hildebrand. I love it, but I mean, obviously it's a polarizing quest line for sure, but yeah, like I love the Hildebrand quest line. I'm so down for it, but I was reading on some of the subreddits like how pissed people were they had to deal with it. More like they had to do it from Realm Reborn, or just doing it at all. I think from what I could gather, a lot of people had tried the Realm Reborn Hildebrand quest line, just didn't like it. It was too far out of what they expect, and we're not happy. Will Scripe ever play the MSQ? I hope so. Knowing Scripe as I do, I think he would really enjoy it, but his focus is always on more, on content and stuff. It's certainly not anytime soon. The Race to World First is like a month away. A month or so away. Yeah, but I think Scripe would really, really enjoy it. But he's probably not going to play it.
Also
Yeah, it's a bit
31
sad.
Pug.
A bit sad. He's always working on. I think also he's. I'm not sure. I think my personal feeling on that, like when it comes to like Scripe, like Roger Brown, I don't think would enjoy it at all. But my personal feeling is, I think Scripe believes his audience demands like extremely high level MMO gameplay as the primary source of content, and that's the audience he's garnered. But my personal feeling is that I think he would really, really enjoy it. I think his audience, a good portion, would come along for the ride. I think so. I really do. I think they would come along for the ride and really get into it. But the way Scripe's brain works, and with a lot of the twists and turns that happen in FF's story, I think he would really get into it. I really do. I haven't really talked to him about that. But I think he'd have a really good, successful stream with that. He'd probably net a decent chunk too. Yeah, I don't think you should. I know a few streamers, and you've probably got your suspicions about who they are, have played the FF14 MSQ for monetary reasons, because you do naturally attract a massive audience who enjoy the reactions along the way. But if you're not really into it, I think it shows at certain points that you're not into it. I mean, I was lucky because I thought I was going to hate it. You guys all know that. I've made no secret of it. I was pretty convinced I was going to be miserable as fuck playing Final Fantasy XIV and thought it would last like a week or two. But once you sucked in, and if you do get on board with it, then I stopped doing our plan. If you remember, my plan was that we would complete basically all of the expansion content before continuing the MSQ. We did that in A Realm Reborn. We went back, we did like all the extremes. The only thing we skipped was Savage. And then by the end of Heaven's Ward, I was like, I just need more MSQ. I just want to know what happens next. Like that, if you can get into that mind space, I think you have really, really fun streams. And obviously we did very, very well out of it. But that was a happy coincidence more than anything. All right, variant dungeons. Yeah. Players was first complete the MSQ Endwalker and also spoken with the NPC Osman in Old Sharlayan. Yes, okay. Okay, Osman in Old Sharlayan. Cool. So that's where we're going to start to do the variant dungeons. The jelly quests with Loporrits and robots. You're going relic weapon first. I mean, aren't the relic... I've never done a relic weapon grind, but I'm guessing they're pretty fucking huge. Pretty huge grinds. Like, I've had a little touch of the Bosy one, a little, like, toe dip into the Bosy one, but it wasn't my main focus. First step is usually pretty easy. Yeah, it's the real grind when you want them all. If you're like a collector and you're getting the whole fucking business together. Yeah. That's a bummer. Good morning, how you doing, buddy? Try doing the Realm Reborn one. No, this seems like pure THD content. I'm not sure if I can deal with that. Questlink. The Omicron main trial quest and daily quest will employ an automatic level adjustment system known as Questlink, which will match the difficulties of the player's current class level. Any experience received upon the completion of these quests will be adjusted accordingly. Furthermore, certain quests will not allow players to proceed with a class that is different than when they accepted them. Okay. I do want to do this, though. I would like to see them turn that area into something very cool. Especially if it becomes busy. I love... The main thing I love about the Beast Tribe quests and the tribal stuff is how they actually develop the areas. One of my biggest complaints about WoW, as you guys know, is the living, breathing world aspect. And I think the Beast Tribes are a good way of modifying the worlds. I have a Gatherer. We did the Botanist. Yeah, he's not capped. He's not capped. He needs half a level to cap. Like, he's about 20 minutes away from cap. So we did sort our Gatherer out to do that. We don't need cap. Well, then we can just go straight away then. Yeah, he's 89 and a half. So he's good. Disciple and level 80. Yeah, okay. So we're square on that. That's awesome. So unlock the Omicron daily quest. Players must first complete the travel quest to Cafe in the universe. Requested materials can be collected and taken each quest. Cool. And then you'll get currency and a jelly boy. Jelly boy! More furnishings. Oh, God. No stripper poles this time. No stripper poles. Oh, Bex, has your stuff officially been rejected? Do you mind if I show it?
Need more polls, Madge.
Yeah, can I show it? I don't know if you consider it embarrassing or not. I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's pretty fun. Do it? Okay, so do you remember the weapons design contest? Where you could submit your own weapons? And they would choose some to be part of the game. Well, Bex put forth her ideas. They've unfortunately been rejected. Yeah, they've been rejected. But this was Bex's contribution to the Reaper, which was the Reaper carrot with a bunny base, as you can see. So it's a giant carrot. It's magnificent, vegan friendly, and it has a threatening red glow of carrots. Yeah, it's veiny. It's a veiny carrot. That's a whale dick. The carrot of ultimate doom. Loporits are cute, but don't let their big bunny cheeks fool you. Make them angry and you'll be dicing with death when they get out the carrot of doom. Why does it glow red? For revenge. That's why. The handle is a stick. It's not a fancy stick. The carrot is the real hero here. Happy Loporit at base. They love carrots and justice. Why is it veiny? Who doesn't want it? Carrots are inevitably soft. Here's the winners. Oh, cool. We'll check them in a sec. Let's open that there. Yeah, carrots are somewhat soft, but not to be deterred, Bex did submit 2 suggestions for the Reaper Scythe. This one I find more offensive, which is the dog on a stick. The good boy Scythe Reaper weapon. A doggo lays on a bed of his enemy's bones. I'm noticing a trend. Like, I'm the one accused of animal murder all the time, while Bex seemingly wants to smash the face of a dog repeatedly into her enemies. Over and over. Slay your enemies by booping them with the good boy snoot. The handle is made from the bones with a nice little bow at the bottom because good boy is both indomitable and stylish. Good boy Doggo could be different colors. He is a master of disguise. Yeah, this is what's considered... let's not even discuss how unfortunately thin and eroded this dog is, I suppose. But repeatedly mashing the face of a dog into your enemies is seemingly not good. Didn't Chris submit any? No, he didn't, as far as I know. What was the winning ones? I bet they're badass, right? It's a little edgy. I mean, it is a Reaper, so it's a bit on the edgy side. Oh, I like that. A Scarecrow one. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the Scarecrow one is actually fantastic. I really like that. Yeah, the Scarecrow side is awesome. Oh, this was for the Sage. Oh, the butterfly wings. It fits. Not a fan myself. Yeah, Fairy Sage is good. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's cutlery. You can also have a meat fork. I want this. With the Teemo. That's horrifying. I want High Error to stay well away from this sort of get-up with the burning red eyes. I want to avoid that. Is that the only 2 winners? Okay. Yeah. Oh, it was just for Sage and Reaper, wasn't it? Yeah. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. That is absolutely horrifying. Yeah, 2 for each. The cat. I don't know. I think the issue you ran into, Bex, is both your weapons are inevitably soft. They're squishy. They turn to pulp. Both the carrot and the dog turn to pulp, which is not ideal. You don't particularly want that to happen. I want the dog side. A gold saucer, new cards, new NPC for Triple Triad. I know how to play Triple Triad. I'm kind of a Triple Triad master, actually. I have never played a game of Triple Triad and failed to come out on top. I do. I learned it in Final Fantasy VIII. What the fuck, man? I got Ifrit back. That's right. I got Ifrit back. Shut the fuck up. I was the god, man. I was absolute fucking god. Annie's the TT master. I'll throw down. Next time she's in the office, I'm going to fucking... I will crush you, Annie. You fucking hear me? I will crush you into the floor. My free card is baller. Yeah? It's baller. I may have lost it once, but I'll get it back. So heed my words, Annie. I will crush you into the fucking floor. Easy. Easy. I'll stake the fat cat on it. A log message will now be displayed when trying to leave the island sanctuary while using the duty finder. Oh, more emotes. Well, it's got to be better than the pulling the face one. Anything else then? The strength of the echo granted in Pandemonium Mass Fidelis has been increased. After completing Abyssos, the 7th Circle Savage, the appearance of the area will change. The variant dungeon, ass, has been added. In the first variant dungeon, players will follow several story threads. Yes! Yes, baby! As they explore various routes in the underground waterways of Sildee with a certain someone. Okay. Old Shallow Moor. Players will first click the Endwalker. Okay, so there's 2 quests. Savage. Yeah, I'm really hoping we can run a tournament. I'm really hoping that it can be run as a tournament. If we can get a crawler tournament or whatever going for the Savage dungeons, that'll be dope. So I'm hoping. We'll see. Let's see how it actually plays out. Players can register to enter the variant dungeons via the VNC Dungeon Finder found in the duty menu. Make certain the box enable party matching is unchecked, then select register for duty to enter. Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna be badass. I'm really curious how this works out. Makes role requirements. For matching with a party, there are no role requirements or restrictions for parties. Moreover, players can freely change to any job or class that has reached level 90. To allow for a greater freedom of role choices, variant dungeons grant players the use of special variant actions. These actions mimic existing abilities such as Cure or Rampart. Moreover, okay. I haven't got a set team for this. I know Lion wants to go. He messaged me last night, but we'll sort it out in game if he wants to go. I want to do all 12 variants. I really do. I want to see all the stories with our guild Nanimo on the way. And you get some goods as well. The Criterion Dungeon of the Silly Adventure has been added. Whereas variant dungeons are more casual, story-based experiences, Criterion Dungeons are more challenging. So this is the pre-Savage version of 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS. Okay. Cool. We get a bonus. Upon entering a party composition bonus. Upon entering another Sildine subterrane, upon entering the arse, party members will gain a bonus to damage dealt according to the composition of their party. The bonus increases the number of jobs in your party. Usual stuff. Cool. Alright. And then the Savage version, which is just brutal. Absolutely brutal. A 120-minute time limit. The effectiveness of the damage bonus will differ between roles. The bonus will only be applied to jobs and has no effect on classes. The bonus applied in Arse Savage is the same as that in Arse. While undertaking this duty, players will be subjected to a status effect that prevents any form of resurrection. Unlike normal dungeons, players will be unable to return to the Criterion Dungeon starting point once incapacitated. In the event all party members are incapacitated, all progress will be reset and the party must begin from the start of the instance. Oh my god. After a certain amount of time has passed since first engaging enemies in the Criterion Dungeon, all enemies will be granted the Sewer Dweller effect, greatly increasing their damage dealt while also reducing their damage taken. Brutal. I wonder what the time limit is. They haven't said, right? The time until Sewer Dweller is applied to enemies will be reset should all party members wipe. Yeah, I wonder how long they're giving you. It won't be the 120 minutes. Do you think so? Might be. I would have thought it was less than that, but it might just be the time of difficulty. I thought that was when they kicked you. I thought 120 is when they kicked you out, not when it buffed the dungeon. That was my read on it. Party members who log out of the game will in combat and return to an incapacitated state. By speaking with trusted notes, so you got some stuff to swap around. Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Cardwagon. That's what I was thinking. So the time limit is 120 minutes, but I assume the enrage is like maybe 40, something like that. That would be my guess on that. Some PvP stuff. Any buffs and nerfs? Oh god, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is like flasher gear. That's flasher gear, right? That's absolutely flasher gear. Oh, okay. There's going to be some creative shit with that. I look forward to our next party. In fact, we've got New Year's coming up. I wonder if I can convince Emma to do a New Year's party again, because that was good shit. That was good fun. I loved doing that New Year's Eve party last year. It was so fun. I have to have words with Emma. I have to have words with Emma. New points have been added, new fishing holes, and stuff like that. The name of the following fishing hole has been changed, sure. Oh, no! I don't even know if I want it. I genuinely don't. But if I don't get it, you won't shut the fuck up about it. That's peer pressure, that. It's supposed to be a non-toxic environment in FF. It really is supposed to be a non-toxic environment, but I feel like you're being toxic by making me do daily quests. You've basically become old Blizzard. You realize that, right? You've basically become like BFA Blizzard. You're like forcing it down my fucking throat. Like I have to do it. Like it's mandatory content now. Disgusting. 3 quests that take 5 minutes. Rage. Gross. Nobody wants that. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. I need to blow my schnozzer. All right, let's blow our schnozzer. The service should be coming any minute. Let's blow our beak. Oh, I'm a jelly boy. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. You got my dog. Oh, he's on the rug. You found a rug, have you, pal? I'll go for a pee before we start gigging.
Are you tired of running into situations with other people? Living in fear of having to socialize with that guy who smells like old socks? Dreading having to converse with someone you met that one time and have nothing in common?
As soon as I saw him, I knew I had to have a conversation with him. I didn't know to move left, to move right. I almost vomited on the street.
Introducing MoveMate. With MoveMate patented distance intensifying technology, you could subtly avoid all those social situations and the other person will never know. But wait, there's more. Introducing MoveMate Plus. MoveMate Plus comes with our patented long-range stealth MoveMate technology. Now you can use your MoveMate to move awkward individuals without raising any suspicion that you were involved at all. Your life will be so much easier and free of burden.
Thank you, MoveMate. You've made my life so much better. I can do so many things I could have never done before. This is fantastic.
So I know what you're thinking. How do I get my hands on my MoveMate and MoveMate Plus? A tier 1 sub will get you your MoveMate right now. But if you go to a tier 2 sub, you will get your MoveMate Plus mate. So get it in the bag and get it made. MoveMate and MoveMate Plus from MoveMate Industries.
doggy. Poor doggy. What games is Rex playing? Is he an RPG or shooter kind of guy? He just plays Dark Souls continuously. That's all he does. That's all he does all day, every day. Any logins? Oh, the trolling. Oh, so close. Part 1 of the Yoshi-P Q&A. Oh, is this about this patch today? First Alliance Party, Party A. I wish you had time to, like, interview us. That would be nice. Any possibilities there? We have 11 entries for a Haunted House comp. I can't wait for the Haunted House competition. Make sure... When do the entries finish? It's soon, right, Bex? Or is it past? The 24th, yes. So get your entries in. We got
2 years.
Nearly £200 in gifts. I can't got time to do that, Raven. Just playing a Japanese server gets selected. Look, we've tried so hard. So hard. Like, I even offered to pay to go to Japan. And get over there with a crew to sit down with them, but... Final Fantasy 16's coming out, you know. Yeah, whatever. If you don't mind, may I know what the average lifespan of each race is? Odasan, you there? Wow, asking questions. I wouldn't have an idea how to right off the bat. The average lifespan. I don't think there's such info in the lore. Players could create handsome old man if they put in the effort. Okay. I have a feeling that if Koji and Odo would have the answer for this, but I don't believe such info will be released. Okay. I applied to release new Ultimate for 6.3 and 6.5. I have no idea why you'd assume there'll be new Ultimate implemented for both patch 6.3 and 6.5, but we do plan to create one more. Okay. We're exactly working on it right now. I don't think we'll delay it all the way. The next Ultimate is got to be easy. Easier. Not easy. Easier. I've got to say that the context for that next Ultimate will be quite a sight to behold. You think Omega? For the Crystal Conflict, are there plans to implement team ranking for seasons as well? Of course, we have discussions of what to do for team base, but we want to prioritize on increasing the base part first. We do want to hold official tournaments based on region. If only you could find a caster for it, that would be... but that would be interesting. Like, so we couldn't work at... I mean, another event's like the 40-hour broadcast, so we couldn't work on it much at the current level, but we are proceeding through the plan behind the scenes. So we're getting to start from official tournaments first. I'm just saying, like, if you had somebody with experience with Crystalline Conflict casting, that might be a thing. I don't know. Maybe you could find one somewhere. Maybe somebody who's got access to a studio who can produce it all from here with a professional team that's had years in the business and access to other casters who are also very good at what they do. I'm just saying, there might be some people out there who could just set this all up for you. Doubt it. Just a theory. Just a theory. There are some hairstyles where the front bangs will disappear when wearing hats. Is it difficult to have front bangs displayed with you? My interview with Yoshi-P would be way different. My interview would be very different. The bags are disappearing. Why won't this stop? It's a Stella, thank you for the 7 months. Nazal, thank you for the 24 months. Japan's expensive? It is, but I mean, we're well looked after by our community. And we try and put all that money back into creating stuff and doing things that no one else can do, which we've done many times over the last few years. Okay. I don't really want to know about the hair, honestly. Personally, this is an issue that is expected, but due to data center travel, it seems that Mana Data Center, becomes that one focus stop for people to look for parties when raiding, which makes recruitment of these... Oh, okay. Oh, so everybody's like moving to a central node to get groups and stuff. Interesting. Actually, I did somewhat expect that this will happen, since a similar situation already occurred when cross-world teleport was implemented. Since this causes the player's playstyle to change, it's a bit off the mark to say that players managed to find something that can improve their own experience, but I'm aware that players are used to the method they're comfortable with. So if we were told to come out with a method to address this, then our immediate solution would be to adjust it so that setting up parties are applicable only to players in the same data center. When it comes to high difficulty content, and while this would be the fastest solution, we'll end up wondering what's the point of DC traveling. Thinking about the future consequences are magnifique. And openly talking about them. People would of course go, okay, since we can travel to other data centers, then adjust it so that the matching with other data centers becomes a possibility as well. And while we can do that, if we do so, then we wouldn't be implementing DC travel anyway. And considering we have reached a point where we could travel to other data centers without having to pay extra money, imagine. This is not to say we are giving up, but this will require a long-term solution here, so we can't really provide you an answer instantly. Also, since this involved data center travel behind the scenes, take for example both me and FoxClon are situated at different logical data centers, and somehow party recruitment is made accessible through penetration, and I managed to join the party despite being in different data centers. Then, when we match up to the enter content, things will definitely happen where people like me would have to make the travel from my original data center to FoxClon's data center, and depending on the traffic situation, this could take like 3 to 4 minutes in order to enter the content, or sometimes even 10 minutes or more. To tell you the truth, we still need to observe the situation further before making a decision. No matter what our short-term solution will include, implement something equivalent to a shutter, and ultimately it's still better to use data center travel and travel from one point to the other in order for everyone to gather at one point. So yeah, give us some time to observe the situation first. What a lovely answer. What an absolutely lovely answer. We're just not sure. Pros and cons on all sides. Yoshi, do you prefer smoking cigarettes or heated tobacco? The fuck is heated tobacco? What's that? That's cigarettes. Heated tobacco? I mean, it's on fire. What's heated tobacco? Oh, vaping? A pipe? No, I don't know. It's different. Fire. IQOS. I don't even know what that is. IQ. What's IQ? Smoking IQ. How do you spell it? I mean, IQ, as far as I know, is an RGB modifier. Oh, LQ, not IQ? Is it IQ or LQ? Yeah, I'm thinking of Corsair. IQOS. IQOS. Ecos? Is it Ecos? Oh, a little vape pen thing. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's these little electronic pencil things. Vape pens, essentially. Why are you asking this? Both. Basically, if I can smoke at the place that allows smoking, I prefer cigarettes. Okay. Why are we asking? I can't get over there to talk about design and shit. You got your man over here talking about cigarettes? Will the Warrior of Light... What a jump as well. From smoking to the Warrior of Light. Will the Warrior of Light be able to visit the place named Corvos, which is mentioned in Walker in the Future? Well, if you're talking about plans, then yes, we do have plans to allow your characters to visit that place. Our objective here is to allow visit to places that are actually named in the game. But there are no immediate plans, nor we aren't clear on when it will be available, so we can't tell you when. But since we are in our second major patch after 6.0, and considering we do plan on making a 7.0, really, of course there will be a lot of places we can visit. Oh shit, I need to be careful on this website, man. I'm starting to see some fucking... Is this just Sola painting her toenails? You dirty, thirsty bastards. You dirty, thirsty bastards, man. Is there anything hotter than a lady painting her toenails? Yes! Like, considerably. Oh, look how she goes about her grooming ritual. Oh, gets me tickled. Of course, there'll be a lot of places you can visit. It's not going to be just Corvos, but you can also look forward to visiting other places and experience other cultures along the way, so you can look forward to that. Okay. Oh, I'm in a weird position now. We've now played a lot of the FF franchise. By no means are we even halfway through, but we've played a lot. I'll probably start recognizing places in trailers now. That's a weird feel. What's the most interesting raid you've done so far from the perspective of a producer director and a black mage? Okay, this is difficult to answer. Yes. Okay, I don't mean this as an excuse, but considering we have created this much raid content with vigor for 11 years, and through the journey, we don't really look back and remember them. Because if we do, we will end up not being able to move forward. Of course, we will record our failures and use them as reference as to what's not to do for our next challenge, but my perspective doesn't really matter in this case. Since if I were to state my preference or point out which is good and whatnot, all the content designed and released may end up leaning on that direction. Rather, each individual designers will do their best to create content and enjoy players' reaction to it, and that's what they pay their attention to. Interesting. I guess that's one way of avoiding formulaic raid encounters. There's a side aspect to this. If you are a raid designer and your job is to come up with just interesting fights for people, and you know that the man in charge has a certain preference towards certain styles of fight, you would definitely have some bias towards leaning that direction. Wouldn't you? It'd be unavoidable to be like, you would definitely have moments where you'd be like, I'd like to do this, but I know Yoshi-P doesn't like that kind of thing. So I'm probably going to leave that out. You would have that thought process. Where it's, I will say, from Black Mage play I've had, they definitely don't seem to lean towards Black Mage friendliness. So that's kind of a good aspect of this. They definitely don't seem to be very Black Mage friendly. So yeah, Valtyrus Sargeras is a real weird one. Because I believe that was the raid that was designed by 3 separate teams, and they don't think they communicated properly. Similar to how the class quests were made. As for Black Mage, well, if you ask me which raid I had the most fun with the job, in personal opinion, that would be EAS. The fight with Shiva Rain. He got the tier name wrong at first, since it allows for small tricks, and the more I play, the more I discover uptime for the content. Like going to a certain spot throughout an ethereal manipulation to get more uptime and so on. There's also a lot of strats you can use in this fight as well, and everything can be compatible when compared to other content. I probably had the most time spent in that fight. As for PD's POV, there are many buts. Alliance raid-wise, I think Ozma is the most interesting to date, since graphics or mechanics-wise, we managed to achieve upgrade on that. Yeah, I've seen some brutal Ozmas, though, and every challenge was new at the time, and that makes the person who creates the fight a reliable designer. Someone I can rely on when it comes to battle content. Interesting. His preference is for new, not what is known. I like that. I like that a lot. Innovation over anything. That's cool. Other than that, another one would be Omega. And as I went through the first half and second half of the battle, it really shows Nakagawa's number 2 capability as a raid designer, despite not having prior experience. And while there are opinions about making the second half of the battle better and cut down the loop that occurred in the battle, the growth and idea that is presented in this content really made it stand out, and that left quite an impression on me. Still, there are a lot. That's if you want my perspective as the producer-director. That's really a good insight into how he thinks. That's a really good insight into how he thinks. I wonder how much he doesn't share his opinion on certain stuff, like with his team. Because they probably ask him, or they want, or maybe they don't anymore because he won't tell you. But you would want that feedback from the man in charge, but he kind of holds it back. Although we may have many themed costumes available in the game, only Namazu seems to have the head equipment available. And there are plans to create body equipment which is Namazu themed. Chris, is this you? I mean, is there a demand for it? There's one person in the world I know. There's at least one. I'm just asking if players have the need for it, looking at stream comments. I mean, yeah, he's wearing the frog bodysuit, but still, the stream comment seems to mention that it is available. Well, since people have stated their demand, necessary, okay. I'll let them know. Well, design-wise, it's not like it's hard to create it, so I guess. It's almost like he doesn't really understand the degeneracy of his audience. It's like he's not quite sure how deep the rabbit hole goes. Oh yes, we need it. We need it. Well, I guess so. That's something you guys really, really want. The left-hand MMORPG device, personally supervised by Yoshi-P. The Tactical Assault Commander I owned in the past is broken. What is the Tactical Assault? The Tactical Assault Commander deck. Is this it? The deck? The Hori Tactical Assault Commander. What the? Oh my.
خبركم عن جهاز هوري تاك 4 الخاص ببلاي ستيشن اللي يوحي لك جو
Any Noahs on the voice?
على الكونسول بلاي ستيشن 4 خاصة للجيمرز اللي يلعبون.
So it just gave you like a mini keyboard. That's not the one.
البي سي ممكن ينقلهم.
Is it this one, the Pro? This thing? I mean, it's just are they all the same sort of deal though? Oh, they sell it on the Squeenix store. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just one of these gamepad things. I sent mine to Fingal, and he loved it. I hated it, me. We had one of the Razer ones, but yeah. You know what drove me mad about this? The keys are in a straight. This line is off with your hand, with your muscle memory. I'm surprised how many people use these. Like, I personally don't like them, but like I said, when I'm at the Race to World first, there's loads of people using them. Not the players, but like from the caster team. I would say one in two was using one of these things. It just felt so wrong to me. It was like I was forcing myself to relearn something for no gain. I couldn't see the benefit of it. I don't get it. I tried it, couldn't get used to it. You have to retrain your muscle memory to get used to these things, and I just don't see the benefit of it. But yeah, I mean, it's a personal preference. I get them for very useful for some people with hand disabilities. So I've been told, like, if you've got some issues with your hands, that these are apparently way more comfortable. Servers are up. Awesome. Let's just see what the last. If there's any. I want to see if there's any more smoking questions. I'm fully invested. Let's see what you just said about job balance while everyone's logging in. There's no job balance. Is there situations occur where Paladin or Warrior are excluded from party recruitment due to their low deeps, when compared to Dark Knight or Gunbreaker? Until the situation got improved through Paladin Warrior's skill potency adjustments, it's just a part of the blunder that happened. I would like to know if you have plans on making the job balance better in the future before the new Savage patch drops. And I wonder if the adjustment team and testing team work better together to ensure better job balance without committing such a blunder. I know this question sounds weird, but this really bothers me, so hopefully you can address the concerns I have in mind. Well, this is quite a spicy comment, but the core issue we had here is the DPS check. Especially the boss's max HP setting was a mistake, and we did have many cases in the past where we went through it despite such mistakes. To tell the truth, we did have cases in the past where we overtuned the HP by about 1 to 1.5%. And this wasn't to say that the situation was positive or anything. Oh, do we need to get in the queue? Alright, hold on. Oh, don't dick me. Come on. Heavy load. We're under heavy load. Heavily loading. We could be heavily loading. We're heavily loading. Detch. Oof. Okay, full connectivity down. Oh, got through it. Just keep DDoSing it. Continuous DDoSing. Come on, team, let's keep DDoSing the server. I've got no internet, which is a problem. According to this warning, I have no internet, which is problematic. Yeah, it'll clear pretty quickly. $346, no problem. That's fine. This is a spicy comment, but the core issue we had here is the DPS check, especially the boss's max HP setting was a mistake. Yeah. And this wasn't to say that the situation was positive or anything, but due to the numerical mistakes made, we ended up creating this situation in the end, and for that, we are truly sorry. One thing to note, though, I don't know why people seem to think that the adjustment team and development team are two separate teams, but they're one and the same. The battle system team also perform adjustments on the battle, and they definitely repeated the process of clearing the content they themselves created before releasing it to the public. But, well, you know, this is troubling, because we still have a disparity of 1 to 1.5%, no matter how hard we tackled the matter, and we definitely did our best to ensure the situation doesn't occur, and we did increase staff members for that team itself, but it's troubling. Well, one of the solutions we can think of that is ideal is to lower the DPS check and the hurdle lower than our projections. But as stated in our announcement in the past, considering we're creating high difficulty content here, we definitely want players to feel like they're getting closer and closer to the DPS check required with each attempt. So we aimed for the numbers that barely make the cut and adjust it that way. We don't want to give up on that setting that we settled with. Well, I do think you're right in what you're saying here. Well, what I can say here is that we will do better next time. He doesn't know what the problem was. That's what that sounds like. We're not sure. There was an issue somewhere compared to the usual way of doing it. We're not sure what it was. To preserve their honor, and this isn't related to anyone here, but I can say that there aren't many games that underwent such precise balancing. Still, 1.5%. To tell the truth, I do want to find a solution to the problem where jobs are locked out from raids, where jobs aren't locked out. It's a difficult thing to address because we did a lot to reduce the possibility of it happening. Huh. Okay. I know I kind of say this a lot recently, but we've seen many cases where only a portion of information was spread like wildfire, and that incomplete information was treated as if it's some absolute truth. And that is something I want to prevent it from happening. But again, one can apply this to almost every information contained online, so I don't have an effective way to address this. So the safest approach we can take is to lower down the difficulty in general and make the content easily clearable. Sure, it's a safe approach, but I wonder if it's actually healthy for the game. Yeah, please allow us to keep challenging the numbers, and we promise to fix them quickly when mistakes occur, and that's the stance we want to maintain if we can help it. We also discussed on including staff members where their job is to only hit the dummy continuously, and we did put out our recruitment, but not many would be willing to take that job. So yeah, we're thinking a lot on this. I'm aware this seems like a non-answer, but this is an issue we'll forever struggle on, and that is what I can tell you for now. That's really... That's really interesting. I like that he's not knee-jerking it. It's like, we're not sure where the problem occurred. We did our best. And it didn't work. Not really sure why, but we'll keep trying. That is interesting. I love Glam, but I've always had to depend on external sites to look at how dungeon equipment and equipment that cannot be sold in the market board. So I would like a feature in the game where I can freely check on how the equipment would look like on my character, like a catalog or something. No, I mean, since we implemented the fitting room feature for the shop, the Mog Station one, it is actually possible. We can do this, but I'm thinking more on the management aspects involved. With the equipment that is dropped in specific dungeons, as well as equipment which is craftable, well, then I say I don't mean instance dungeon X, but the item ID itself. It will also change the management data when changing locations as well. Yoshi-P starts to mumble about if using this method would work. Still, it isn't impossible to pull off. Mumbles more. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. I feel really bad. They clearly want to have, like, a WoW-style system, and it just doesn't fit. It's just a fucking round peg and a square hole. And it's like, we can hammer it in there somehow, but it's gonna be a fucking mess. It's gonna suck. Like, son of a bitch. I do think this is actually possible. It'll take time, so I'm going to move this idea forward and see what we can come out with. Yeah, it's so spaghetti, and you do look at... I mean, obviously, there's no MMO company that is making an MMO right now, whether it be Riot or Ashes of Creation or anybody, who isn't putting in a fucking dope-ass glam system from day one. Like, absolutely the fucking creme de la creme transmog system. They're doing it day one. Like, it's so important. We need to make sure it's there from day one. I do remember there was a conversation about implementing joint ownership account for personal housing. I haven't heard of updates. What does he mean by that? Joint ownership for personal housing. So you can have like a husband and wife house? Is that what they're saying? Yeah, it's the item idea. It's like, it's the technical side. They just can't get it to work. It's not as easy as creating a window that just looks up the name of the item. Our housemates, yeah, I get it. About this, due to how the priority we have for other housing related is currently higher in the list right now, we can't really touch this one yet. As already mentioned a little during the live letter earlier, our priority right now is further optimization of adding more housing wards so that more players who want a house can obtain them. So we have already invested our cost in this, so please wait for a bit. Yeah, they're focusing on make sure everybody can get what they want. Cool. I can roughly tell that your daily task would consist of addressing tasks on hand, but I would like to know what are the points you consider important when balancing work and private life, as well as what you consider important when increasing work productivity and your mindset on the matter, if you have any. He has no private life from what we can tell, right? First of all, this is something I don't think applicable to everyone here, but I don't differentiate work and private life at all. So balanced work and private life isn't relevant to me whatsoever. What exists to me, however, are things that I want to do and things I don't want to do. That's all there is to it. Interesting. Personally, I think this is a special case, considering this is asked as a private matter. This is something I think I can answer, but this is really special. Sorry to say this, but I don't think of this a job at all. I feel like that. This is more like an activity to me, so I don't really shelve my job away from my mind. And I heard about how I don't seem to power down myself when I indulge in private stuff. Rather than to say I power myself down, it's more like I always get myself involved in things that is equivalent to work, and my brain always functions that way. This is something I can't help myself. I always told myself, let's have fun doing it. So to put this generally, and I don't know if this is related to burnout or not, but soon after I took over Legacy 14, I worked by operating extremely long hours. This doesn't mean that I'm working in a sweatshop company or something, but the massive amount of information that is given to me and the info I need to reply back then was massive. And when I look at the volume of issues I need to address, it felt as if I'm entering some form of God mode. And when I look at those emails, I tend to reply them immediately in large volumes. So much that I couldn't catch sleep even if I wanted to. The reason is because I need to be able to answer these massive issues I'm facing in both massive amounts and short time. Until I get everything sorted out, all I did was replying to questions that was given to me until I got cut off. And once I replied everything back, I slept for a good 3 hours, woke up, and on the next day, addressing another massive amount of emails given to me. I hope he doesn't die young. Like, relatively young. To address everything without I don't mean that in a morbid way, but, like, continuously pushing your body to that extent is gonna have some ramifications at some point. It's going to, right? To address everything without leaving anything behind, well, what I listed above was just an extreme example, but rather to say that there is a switch I can't turn off myself. It's more like I do so because I don't want to leave behind things unresolved. And when I think about what is that thing unresolved, it becomes some sort of hint to me. This is not to say you need to address what is unresolved in your mind, but it's more of a question on why this is something that is unresolved. Like, is there a due date you need to meet and it's getting closer? If that due date is something you agreed to clear, then you have to get serious, thinking, no, this is not some game here. So yeah, I think it'll be fine if you can find a reason you can agree on and identify. A question for Yoshi-P as a warrior of light here. Throughout A Realm Reborn to Endwalker, are there any dialogue lines that are your favorite, or is the one that left you the most impact on you? Oh, that's really hard. Well, I do have several dialogue lines that I like, but to pinpoint on one specific is not something I can easily do. One thing I want to convey through 14 the most is that there is no such thing as absolute harmony in that world, and interpretations can change depending on position and stance. I never like a proper divide between allies and enemies, and each of them have their reasons and motives to fight. What lies ahead once we fully understood them, and from there we find ways to work with them. This is something I want to convey through the entire story. This is told through stories through the perspectives of various characters, but at the end, there definitely has a future or hope where they all eventually put aside their differences and work together. And that's what we've been doing. So rather than finding favorites and dialogue lines, it's more of any dialogue that is related to the theme I mentioned above. When that happens, I go, yes, this is what I mean. I don't think any argument that is related to win or lose actually matters here, because it will make players decide on which one is the winner and which one is the loser. And that doesn't contribute anything positive to me, nor my opponents as well. And that is my thought on the matter. This applies to war, education, culture, discrimination. They're all the same for what I want to convey to, and maybe it's time we put a stop to this. I mean, that is very, very highlighted through Shadowbringers and Endwalker. It's the reason Emmett Selk is loved so much. Oh, I'm in the game! Is there anything else super relevant? Don't log me out. Don't log me out. Black Mage and regeneration ticks, don't really care. The Ishgard restoration. I think there's a lot here, actually. We might go back to this tomorrow. Let me bookmark. Let me do a bookmark. A bookmark. Ooh. Bookmarked. Awesome. We've given it the old bookmark. We're good. Yeah, let's leave it there, because that was really interesting, man. Definitely concerns there about his health long term. So hopefully he's taken care of. Especially if he's like giga smoking at the same time. I bet someone brings him food and stuff. Return to FF8 next week. Looks like you'll be busy this week. We'll see. I try not to plan that too far in ahead. Like, we left FF8 on kind of a cliffhanger. I'm aware of that. But yeah, this we'll go back to it when the time allows, essentially. That is how we will work it. Where are we going? We're going Charlian, I guess. Who's first to go and get their dailies done? Gotta get me dailies done. In fact, we should do that. We should do that. We should go and get we should go and let's go see the jellies. I should get as much of it as I can. And then we don't. I'm not rushing Hildy. Hildy's coming last. I'm not. I mean, I definitely won't be able to do it over the weekend. My family's coming back and all that kind of stuff. I will not be able to. Do we know where to start? I didn't pay attention. The red quest. Oh, it's there. Okay. I guess I need to change to my botanist. Such a jam. Let me know if that's too loud. Nothing's changed in the environment, right? A new star had shown up here. Anybody noticed anything changing? Kind of curious. Anybody noticed anything weird? You don't need to smile. We're all in it together. What are you smiling for? What the fuck, man? We're all here together. We're all up to date. You don't know. You don't know. Jerks. You're a bunch of jerks. Is it even higher than this? You jerks.
Smile, smile.
I'm definitely ahead. Okay, okay. I'm definitely ahead. Oh, there's crawlers around. The Honey Yellow is representing. Honey Yellow is on form. Good stuff. Oh, Raven's here. Jellyless and poor. Harv's representing. Jamming Way. The last dregs managers Jamming Way and N7000 have much to tell you. Okay.
Welcome, Flo, to the last dregs. At long last, we're open for business, and that's not all.
This unit recommends you allow the squeaky life form to elaborate. Please be advised that this recommendation does not extend to other conversations.
For one thing, we've cleaned the place up since your last visit. The counter is clean enough to eat off. We've also recruited additional Omicron through our cause. They have absolutely no better to do and are thus stationed here at all hours. I fear their lack of customer service experience may prove an issue, however. So I think it best that our first patrons be similar to the people of Aetheris. You lot have been awfully understanding of our slip-ups with the moon.
To fulfill that objective, this unit has taken the liberty of ordering the replication of passively intelligent life forms, based on data recovered from the dead ends. These life forms now exist as tangible simulations, much like this unit itself, allowing them to enjoy cafe services. If you orient your ocular orbs to my right, you will find Patron 001 and Patron 002 of the Corellian people.
Prepare to die, traitor. I shall now obliterate your hideous helm and your belligerent brain with it. Ideological alignment with the global community is the only way to restore peace. That and the utter annihilation of our enemies.
Yeah, well, you would say that, you fucking mongrel. You have long since ceased to be beyond the leash around your neck, mate. Or perhaps it's that tasteless headwear that's cutting off oxygen to your brain. You and your masters know naught of righteousness. The peace you offer is like but apathy, self-determination, subjugated to full of yoke. Pray that you at last know freedom in death.
As you can see, it's not going as well as we had hoped.
Data indicates that while the Corellians prospered materially under the global community, the anti-establishment freedom fighters fought back against the suppressive social conditions, leading to total annihilation of both civilization and star.
Excuse me! It seems like both of you want the same thing! To put an end to this conflict and live happily ever after. Also, to murder each other. But that didn't turn out so well for you last time. How about you take a seat and talk this over?
And we can all settle it over a fine beer.
I suppose this will have to do for the time being. For you see, I have something even more important to tell you. With me!
They're fine now. You know what they need? Game of chess. Game of chess. Maybe a backgammon.
Can you see it? Here, at the end of the universe.
A new star has been born. That's why you were smiling. You fuckers. You absolute fuckers. Huh?
Furthermore, readings confirm that this unidentified star is composed of dynamists.
With the Everythinger gone, Ultima Fools would no longer be doomed to despair. What kind of star? What civilization could have arisen out of the dynamists of this place? Oh, I shudder to think.
That is precisely why this unit recommends eliminating potential threats immediately. The looming spectre of a hostile civilization is not conducive to carrying out current orders to live.
Have you learned nothing from the Corellians? We cannot simply go about annihilating everybody who looks at us askance. Besides, It would be a shame to waste any potential resources the star has to offer. It's not as if we're rolling in tea leaves over here.
This unit finds the eminently killable life form's outlook to be intolerably naive.
Intolerably naive. The Loprits are intolerably naive.
I'll throw you, eminently killable, you weird-looking fork.
Rude.
Anyway, I propose that with your help, Flo, we first investigate this newborn star. There'll be plenty of time for annihilating later, should such measures be called for.
If both eminently killable life forms insist, you may access the research portal from base Omicron. This unit will accompany you for your own safety.
Why are we presuming they're bad? Just because they're born from despair? Da 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 da. We show them a Caddyshack movie. It's all good times. Oh yeah, a lot of people are born out of despair. Jelly check. Any jellies?
Beyond this portal, you will find a research area constructed for the purposes of collecting data on the new star. You may proceed with caution to the star from there.
Colour me impressed! By Sigma 4, that is. It's the one that made all of this. Now look sharp, Forky.
Forky? Forky. A little different than Toy Story. Portal to the new star? Faster than light initialized. What? Oh. This is where we're deciding to build a cafe?
If Ultima Thule is governed by sentiment, does this mean this huge thing came straight from someone's heart?
Initializing scan upon its surface and core. Environmental scans inconsistent with data from previously recorded planets. No signs of civilization detected. This unit can only assume that the star is entirely new.
Unlike anything seen before.
Emergency alert from last dregs. Beep boop boop beep boop 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 blah. This unit will now transmit directly from Stigma 4. Emergency alert. Customers designated Patron 001 and Patron 002 resisting delivery of sustenance. Weapons have been drawn. Please advise.
Resisting? What in the world did you serve them?
As proposed by the flea-ridden manager, staff first attempted to provide patrons with locally rendered carrots. These were rejected as not food. Cordona oil and Omicron grease were also rejected, despite databases indicating that these substances fulfilled 95% of the criteria for designation as food. Words unsuitable for transmission also issued forth from patrons at this time. The torrents of verbal abuse activated the Cordona Guardian's moderation filters, causing it to set weapon systems to purge. All remaining units have withdrawn behind available cover. Projections indicate a 99.9783% chance of failure should further arbitration be attempted by current staff. Management support requested.
I sort of expected this.
Why don't we,
After all, artificial carrots just aren't right. Where's the fresh and juicy crunch? Where's the slight aftertaste of dirt?
perhaps they don't like carrots. It's a chance. I mean, I like carrots, but maybe they just want other things. Carrots are nice.
I don't know why anyone would bother putting other things in their mouth when there are perfectly good carrots lying about. But very well. I suppose we'll need to concoct some sort of nutritious admixture.
Data indicates that cultivation prospects of Ultima Thule are abysmal. To manufacture ingredients would require a dedicated production plant.
Given the fate of our aforementioned carrots, that simply will not do. But what of this new star? Could it not be used to cultivate the fresh culinary ingredients we need?
I have an island. It grows very well there.
Oh, I can see it now! Our customers' contentment upon tasting the most delicious and nutritious cuisine they've ever had. The fight should delight me as much as 100 carrots of happiness at least.
Oh well.
Did our emotions force dynamis of growth? Did our love of carrots furnish this place with life?
Goodness me!
Scanning soil. Acidity, moisture content, and temperature within acceptable parameters.
And it's soft under my paws, as if it's simply begging for cultivation.
Indeed, analysis indicates that a 56.2% of cultivars registered to database during prior conflicts with organic civilizations would be suited to this environment.
Did this star grant my wish? I suppose given the nature of this place, it's not unreasonable to believe that residual energies from Meteon's nest could have coalesced into a new star. Nor that such star would be susceptible to emotion as the rest of the dynamics around here.
This theory is excessively convenient. But the data does not contradict it.
This is remarkably convenient. Almost to the point of ludicrousness, but still.
Your ability to insult me even when we're in agreement never ceases to amaze. Fortunately for you, I have better things to do than bicker with a bucket of bolts right now. Oh, magics of creation, feel the craving deep within my soul and grant me endless carrots!
No. We should get some cows up in this bitch. Yeah? A little bit of lambs. That's what I'm saying.
Perhaps gluttony does not qualify as an emotion.
Fat ass rabbit. Bugger.
Yet my hopes for the cafe do, apparently. Like my, however sincere visions of carrots specifically, the intangible hope for a potential future took form as tillable earth. In this case, perhaps the joy of as yet unrealized possibility is the key to success here. Thus, we shall call it...
Oh god, no, please. Jamming Way should not be naming anything. In fact, I should be the only person who can name things.
Elysium!
Alright.
A joyful land where our hopes may come to rest.
The mythology at work here remains alien to this unit, but the overexcited organism speculation has merit. Dynamism has been demonstrated to make the impossible possible. However, the data also shows that it lends itself as easily to ill as to good. If the beings of Ultima Thule succumb to despair once more, the consequences will be dire. This unit does not even need to run the calculations to be sure.
Oh, by all my carrots! I forgot all about the customers. We must ascend to them with all haste, lest they warp the nature of the star.
I kind of like where this is going. We're going to build a cafe that appeases and makes everybody happy. And that joy is going to keep filling everything with happiness and grow more things. We're going to grow our stuff with the power of love. Is this teleporters there? Ha! Imagine flying, dipshit. Robot slaves. I mean, they are robots, right? They were built for a purpose.
Please, if you'd just sit down for a nice calming cup of tea.
As if I would fall for your ruse a second time, you little rabbit mate. That food you served us made me long for the days of chewing a boot in the trenches, you know what I mean? Deeply though it pains me, I must agree. That was the least palatable vegetable I've ever eaten. Wartime or no, if I die, my blood is on your hands.
Heavens, we can't have that. We wish only to satisfy our customers, to bring them joy so they may never again fall to despair. What dishes would bring you joy, if I might ask?
Normal food. Like beans and beef and burgers and like steak. I had some nice like turkey last night. I had it on like a wholemeal pitta. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. A little bit of rice to go with it. It's like manufactured according to specs that I could not even begin to guess at, but I would take anything, even approaching normal at this point. Maybe like even a salad. You know what I mean? As long as there are none of those genetically modified logs in this time.
I see. 2 salads with completely organic ingredients coming right up.
How soon your pet paltry grey matter forgets. There is a dearth of produce in this corner of the universe. Even on the new star, seeds will require time to grow.
Oh, but surely Floor could do something about that. You are a bosses, are you not? Surely there must be some manner of edible floor around here, inconspicuous though it may be. And I dare say local ingredients are something of a conversation starter. But that could be the next step towards our patrons resolving their differences. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Okay.
You need only relax and wait. We will serve you delicious salad yet.
Reluctantly reviewing natural resource database. Promising nodes located. Onions growing in the Riatara area show acceptable nutrient composition. Database indicates they may also provide desired flavor in the impending salad.
While you do that, we'll see if we can't scrounge up a few more ingredients from our stores. Though I still can't imagine why one would prefer other food stuff to carrots. I must admit, I find this culinary experimentation rather invigorating.
How long are you realistically going to wait for a salad? Right? How long are you realistically going to sit around while someone makes a salad? I predict not that long. Prime alien onions? Is this not showing up on my map? Whispers. Is there a it's probably a place I've not discovered yet. I mean, given my situation, am I being blind? I don't think so. It does? Am I being blind? Yeah, I can see it on the minimap. Flickers. I'm saying, I was wondering if it's over there, or it might have been an island here that I hadn't seen. You know? I'll find it. Don't worry. I've got my minimap marker. I was wondering why it wasn't on there. We're all Gucci. I hope I can pick it as an uncapped paw. An uncapped paw. Riatara. I mean, I don't remember the names of the zones. No. I tried. What? I'm here. Wait. I can cap off this. I need to, hold on. Yep. It's that one, right? Gotta have my resources. No? Can I not see it? Am I too poor? What is this? Is it just the wrong node? Wrong place. I'm being so confused. Ah, there we go. Never mind. Got it. Never mind. Shut up! Don't make me cover you up. I will. I know what I'm doing. I don't need your help. I had a minimap thing. It confused me. Right, onions. Oh. Dunzo.
Frankly, that's a skill issue.
Shut up. We go here and teleport is the fastest way. Yeah. Where's the warper from here? Merchant and Mender. That's to go to the research place. Portal to A4. You and married. I just walked through it, but I can't remember the exact map location. Is it not from base Omicron? You go to A4 first. 2 teleporters. Alright, what is this? When gathering collectibles, you may come across prime collectibles, items whose composition is in flux. Prime collectibles items have reached maximum collectability, will on occasion yield exceedingly rare items from ethereal reduction. Moreover, these prime collectibles may also become sublime, where they are gathered with maximum collectability, which guarantees a yield of rare items from ethereal reduction. A higher gathering rate increases your chance of prime collectible becoming sublime. Okay. Not entirely sure this was faster, but probably is.
The return of allied lifeform flora is most welcome. This unit can only hope that the other organic lifeforms will now cease their whining. Quality and quantity of provided ingredients exceed expected parameters.
Yours, maybe. I knew Flo would go above and beyond. Now to put these greens to the test.
Did we create a salad team? Did we do it? It's glowing. Needless to say, I fear for my life, but now you've gone to so much trouble, I suppose we should try it. I don't think I'd eat a glowing salad. An astoundingly robust spectrum of flavor and texture. I was like unaware, mate, that food could possess such pleasant complexity, you know what I mean? Mass-produced dishes pale in comparison. Watch your tongue. The global community solved world hunger through automation, you know. You lot would have scurvy thrice over without it. Still, I must admit that the flavor is unique. Though we replicated a wide variety of cultivars in our factories, just as many were consigned to history. I see now what a loss that was. This is an appeal to having the freedom to choose what you eat, mate. Is there not? Though I recognize the validity of your, like, world hunger argument. Perhaps there is room for both perspective at this table. As this peculiar waiter observed, our haste to elevate one at the expense of others has not served us well in the past. Odd words to hear from a freedom fighter, but not wrong.
That's the spirit! I'm certain you two have plenty in common, if you're willing to hear each other out. In the meantime, why not help us with the gardening? Releasing some of that pent-up energy that has you shouting at each other all the time. Think about it. It's honest, non-violent work, and the more you grow, the more new flavors you can experience. We have a patch of land on a new star that has your names on it. Well, your patron designated anyway. What do you say?
I cannot claim that I'd be happier on the battlefield. I fought in the name of peace until there was naught left to fight, or to fight for. There has to be a better way. Maybe it's safeguarding life rather than taking it. I'll find out what that is.
This starter had to have been a really good salad. It solved war. It literally brought an end to war. I hesitate to allow my ethos with that of a global citizen. Yeah, it is true that we now have the freedom to choose a better future. Very well. I'll put down my arms and travel a different path this time around. Then it's a truce. Let us plant those vegetables.
Oh, I smell hope. It smells like carrots and happiness. If you were wondering, perhaps Elysium can smell it too.
Inconclusive and 80% nonsensical. However, possibilities resulting from this unlikely alliance approach the infinite.
I suppose that means we'll have to go and see for ourselves. Come along, patrons!
They didn't even finish the salads. They had like a bite of salad. They literally just had a nibble of salad and we have solved war. This is all we need. Do we go back to A4 to get to the new star? I think we do. FF8 will be resuming once we've had a little look at the new stuff.
Despite the small yet statistically significant chance of their being greeted by hostiles, the naive life form has sent Patron 1 and 2 ahead to Elysium. This unit suggests we make haste in confirming what effects, if any, their emotions have wrought on the star.
Offense! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no! They're pillaging the land! Grape check. The Corellians' heartfelt hopes for a peaceful future have taken form as resplendent gardens, and they have constructed a giant factory on top of it. Nevertheless, much of the newborn star remains as unto a blank canvas. What other hopes will the power of Dynamis bring to life? This is not Balan Garden.
This is not New Island stuff. This is the tribal quests. We should play Factorio, like, for a day. I bet I could make an awesome island. An awesome factory. I've never played it. Satisfactory. I think it would drive people mad after like a day. It is very pretty. F. E. There's a clue here to Endwalker. We just have to look deep enough.
Dynamics-based alterations to the local environment exceeded all but the most improbable of projections. Data from the poor civilizations indicates the organic customers will be pleased with the vegetation available for consumption. This unit proposes a temporary retreat to aid for research to discuss future salads and salad-adjacent matters.
Salad adjacent. So, like sauce?
All management units are present. This unit will now run multiple cognitive simulations for the last Greg's future.
Checking. We're going to be profitable? Thinking emoji?
Analysis complete. Simulations suggest that further consultation with reconstructed life forms and changes to the nature of Elysium will both be beneficial in increasing future customer satisfaction. Overall friendly interaction appears key to the success of Last Dregs, which are vital to the ongoing mission to live.
In other words, if we continue to value our patrons, our cafe will become an ever greater source of joy.
This unit would not make such a fanciful projection, but nevertheless agrees with the general trajectory proposed. The ongoing assistance of allied life form floor will also be invaluable. Will you continue to act as management unit?
You want me to be the manager? I'm in. I'm in. Your cooperation is appreciated. In preparation for the next phase of operations, this unit proposes strategically repositioning Matrix Stigma 4 to this location, that it may better assist in coordinating planetary and cafe objectives. Transmission of orders will commence at your signal. Engage. Engage. It still feels like an absurd place to put a cafe. Robots do what robots do. Oh! Ahoy! Retro thrust is on cooldown. Initiating Matrix installation. It is a lovely view.
Speaking of which, we have one more installation to attend to. Hold still, N7000.
Are we giving him a penny? Has he got an apron on? That's not nice. That's really not nice. That's really mean. That is really mean.
Perfect! Now I can tell which Omicron the insults will be coming from. It also signifies your role in this operation quite well, does it not?
Crude yet effective. This unit will consent to wearing the large-eared lifeform's primitive accessory. Yeah, this is Zeppler pandering at this point.
Now, my loyal crew, some work! The possibilities are infinite! There's so much to be done!
This is absolutely Zeppler pandering. Oh, you think they, well, we should be able to see the vendor, right? Alright, we're friendly. Okay, good. The Zeppler 7000. Why are you naked already? Why is any opportunity to be naked taken with such aplomb? Right? It's like as soon as it starts, instantaneous nudity. Gather clumps of grass. What did we get? Was it the other stands?
All stands in this.
Ha! So we're happy boys.
Yeah, almost.
What we missing? We're missing the cams. All right, Pudding. What's up? What's up, pal? You all right?
What do you think from the shop, right?
Which one? Goods Morrison's. No, I didn't. Because of this thing. Yeah, were you getting him a can of dog food, actually? I didn't bring any food today. Just any beefy dog food.
Wet food or...
Yeah, wet food is fine. That's good. Thanks, Chris. Chris is going to get you some food, because I didn't bring your food today. Because I'm filled with hatred and darkness. That's why. Spread the word. Come and find us. Dinner for everybody. Where's the pickers? They're... Pickers. I don't know if you need certain gathering perceptions to do tribal quests. I think it said anything over level 80 is fine. Anything over level 80 is good shit. So whether he needs certain stats, I'm not sure. But on the quest notes, it said that. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll unlock... what? Chris is going out. You're not going out, Ben. Oh, we can be a skippermans at the tribal stuff. Until we get to do a silly dance. It's not home time, mate. Sorry to tell you. What am I getting? Withered grass. No. None of that. No. No. Shit. I can't remember what the button was that you saw us press. Not that one. Is it this one? Alright, it's the multiplier, right? Is it Gatherer's Boon? Yeah. Probably doesn't matter for these. And this one is over there. Yeah, but I get XP. I've still not capped. I'm still like half a bar off capping, so if I'm going to pick, I might as well gain the extra XP. While I'm here. Is that on Elysium? Oh, it is on Elysium. True. True, true, true. Big true. And the Elysian. There we go. Not sure about this double portal business. Bottles of sweet nectar. Mmm. Hook me up. All done? Nope, you need something else. Thank you. Oh, we got a cap. Cappers? Mayhaps. Ooh, next quest. Next quest is the cappers. Come on, baby. Although I do want to finish the story in Charlian with that thirsty girl. There you go. And go back. Come on, cappers. I need to empty my inventory before we go dungeoning. Fear the Reaper, baby! We capped our profession. Yes! We got there. Mentor imminent. What have we learned? Wise to the world. Grants another gathering attempt when gathering collectibles. Restores integrity. Can only be executed while under the effects of a eureka moment. Okay. Oh, we're basically a mentor at this point, for sure. All right, let's ditch some inventory shit, and then let's go unlock the power of Nanimo. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ross. Scared me to death. Oh, we're not too bad, actually. Oh, we got plenty of room. Okay. Charlian, then. All right. Let's head off to Charlian. I'm pretty much clump in charge at this point. I'm not throwing anything away. Relax, guys. Era Rose, thank you for 10 gifted subs to everybody. Praise be. Penry, Breezy, Game Maniac, and Rem. Thank you all for the subs, guys. Okay, let's... where's the guy? Was it an odd job? He was called Dommers or something, wasn't he? The fella. And then we got a cowards for the guy. Is it this dude down here? Is it odd job? Osman. God, there's crawlers all over the place. There's far too much crawling going on. I think we're in the right place. I can't even load the guy. This looks good. Hello, how may I help you? You're the floor inspector, aren't you? I thought I recognized that heroic mien. How wonderful to meet you. Name's Osman. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books, and it would seem fate has brought us together. Am I using the right capture mode? Mayhaps not. Swappers. There we go. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see. But recently I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. So I thought to myself, Self, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. Let me tell you about the time I was just starting out. Here's a story of the Dragon Song War you may not have heard. But when I stood beside the Resistance fighters Valamigo and later Dorma, there's a lot to consider when you visit another world, or the world of the past. Oh, that sounds more mysterious. Let's go with Shadowbringers. This guy in the back looks giga stressed, right? No work, no love, no girlfriend. Well, that was a complete... Osman, are you actually chatting? Scholar above, it's a miracle. And here I thought you capable of little more than grunts and sighs. May I introduce Shallow Moore, my colleague and eternal tormentor? Oh, come on now. It's just a bit of playful banter. Tristan and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned. Floor Inspector. This is an honor and an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. If you will indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Charlian was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. Aye, we would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another. Then again, the work was all we knew. We're having an F. Oh, we're in the red. Help! Help! Red internet signal. Oh my god!
Floor's long-lost sister, Architecture Inspector, was in the game.
Shut up. The Architecture Inspector. Are we good? It says red, but it says signal strength is good. Coming back. Yellow, green. Green. We're green. We're green. We're green. We're good. Okay, we look fine. We're good. We're good. Everyone relax. Looks all right. Checking. Nervous. Nervous. But now those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus, the guild ship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us at Charlian. The tasks they pass to us are, for the most part, naught your average gleaner cannot handle. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically. Oh, we're effing again. As the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute Charlian branch, if you will. Come on! Come on! I wonder if the Twitch server's having trouble. Come on, Twitch server. Woohoo! We may have to change Twitch servers. Could get scary. Could get scary. I think it's happened. Yeah, it's definitely bad. We're dropping like thousands of frames. Okay. We gonna switch server. No, I can see it on our side. Yeah.